Protesters against fracking in North Yorkshire have asked the Business Secretary to halt the process because of concerns over the pipeline that would transport fracked gas. They claim the pipeline, currently carrying natural gas, was installed in 1994 with a 15-year lifespan. But the company behind the plans intends to use it until 2038. Our business correspondent Ian Reeve reports.
Only a handful of protesters at the Kirkby Misperton fracking site today. But there is agitation against the fracking company Third Energy elsewhere. Solicitors for a campaign group have written to the Business Secretary asking him to halt the company's fracking plans. Retired teacher Peter is part of the group. It has concerns over the age of the pipeline that will transport fracked gas and whether it could contain hydrogen sulfide.
Hydrogen sulfide is a very flammable, very corrosive, very dangerous gas. I mean, you've got to measure how dangerous it is when you consider that in the First World War the British Army used it as a weapon against the Germans. The pipeline through which they're going to pump this gas, which was initially built in 1994, it had a 15-year life, and Third Energy is saying that if they find the gas they want, they'll be using this pipeline for the next 20 years.
Protesters have asked for monitoring of the pipeline and testing for hydrogen sulfide. If that doesn't happen, they'll seek a judicial review and injunction against fracking.
Well, I hope that the injunction isn't going to be necessary. I hope that our government minister is going to see sense and reject this industry. However, unfortunately, we have to be prepared to take responsibility, and the evidence is very clear that, that this can't go ahead.
Third Energy says this issue is entirely consistent with the protesters' grab a headline and never mind the science approach. All equipment is tested on a regular basis, and extending the life of a pipeline is also a regular occurrence. And any gas that will be produced will be almost pure methane, with only trace levels of hydrogen sulfide. The decision to allow Third Energy to frack or not is down to Business Secretary Greg Clark. It's been on his desk since November. Entertaining the protesters' claims about the pipeline and gas will only delay it further. Ian Reeve, BBC Look North, Kirkby Misperton.